Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Speed Runners Arena. We have a pair of pretty exciting matchups for you today. We have 64-bit Link in the top left versus strotlog. This is a round 7, 2-win, 4-loss bracket matchup. We've also got bizn and Nasarius down here at the bottom. This is a round 7, 4-2 matchup. I am now dropping the gate, and we're going to get this race kicked off. We do have a prediction going with about 5 minutes remaining. Which suit will be found first? We have 115,000 on gravity at this current point in time and a 24K on Varia. So big, spicy prediction happening. My name's Jay Chalk. I will be your commentator and I realize I have the restreamer and the tracker switched there. I'll get that fixed in just a moment. We are going to be getting kicked off, and here we go. This is Super Metroid Randomizer Accessible Tournament Logic. If you are not familiar with that, let me kind of give it a little bit of a breakdown. So this is a logic that was designed in such a way where any runner newer to the game would be able to pick up a controller and complete a seed. And it uses vanilla logic as if you were to play the vanilla game. Nothing, no tricks, skips, or anything of the sort is required. So runners, no matter how long it might take, are going to be able to complete these seeds. And that is what makes SMRAT so awesome. It also allows really good runners the opportunity to completely destroy that logic in any way, shape, or form that they might choose to do. And so I assume we're going to be seeing a lot of logic breaking today, but I will do my best to stay on track to keep you in the loop on what's popping. So first and foremost, we're going to be picking up the Morph Ball. This is all 4 runners. Very nice. And before, if you remember SMRAT 1 back in the day, 3 years ago, that used to be one of 4 items. It used to be high jump boots, high jump, ice, space, or morph. That was changed between season 1 and season 2. Ooh, we pick up a power bomb. So that's going to allow us to clear out criteria blue Bryn here on our first go around. So we're going to be pulling off our very first out of logic trick, the damage boost into the ceiling item here. So we'll see what this is. And it's just a super pack. Oh, Nasarius misses the first go. Misses the second go. This could be pretty serious if Nasarius doesn't elect to go back for that. Looks like strotlog and bizn were able to pull it off, and 64-bit Link is also going to be missing that super pack. But we are going to be heading up into Billy Mays. This is our next out of logic check. This requires space jump or gravity. We could very well find either one of those items here, but that would just mean that we would require the other item to get here. Looks like Nasarius, he's going to be the first to find a super pack. Okay, so that's big time for Nasarius. Doesn't have to worry about picking up that other super pack. And so this is, by the way, neither of these super packs that we found are our first logical super pack. So we're going to keep an eye on that. Strotlog picks up his super missile. bizn picks up his super missile, and 64-bit Link is going to pick up his super missile. Now let's also talk about this power bomb. This power bomb is big time because this power bomb find is going to allow our runners to not only check below Mother Brain to the left of Morph Ball, but also check 230 missiles on our way up, and it's not going to require us to refill. So having 10 power bombs coming out of here is really nice. It also opens up the potential for a meme route. However, we don't have a lot of health, and the strot hoppers, the side hoppers, do a significant amount of damage, and they will kill you very quickly. So it looks like we're going to get a missile pack here to the left of Morph. Nasarius picks that up. Strotlog's going to pick that up too. And also, fun fact, having these 10 power bombs is going to allow our runners to full clear Gauntlet. Now, Gauntlet is a very special check. So Gauntlet requires a variety of items. First and foremost, it requires up logic, which is either bombs, speed, or space. And then to get all the way through, it always requires screw attack. Oh, and Link is going to continue on and do meme route. Okay. Very nice. Meanwhile, we get a missile underneath Mother Brain. Here we go. 64-bit Link, the only one of our runners to do the meme route. So this could be pretty interesting. We're definitely going to get a check here at the Green Hill Zone item. And 64-bit Link finds an E-Tank. Okay, that's actually pretty nice. As our other three runners, Nasarius, Bizn, and strotlog are going up the climb. Look at this sync, though. It's so nice. Link would potentially be there as well, but he elected to do this meme route. So he's going to be able to go through Pink Brinstar pretty early. He has 5 power bombs, so he's going to be able to clear all of Pink Brinstar, no issue. And we'll see what we get here at 230 missiles, as Charge Beam is another missile pack. Typically, oh, no player audio? That's interesting. Oh, it looks like Link, there's no audio coming from Link's side. That's strange. Thanks for letting me know. I think that's strotlog now. Ooh, we're gonna get some nice tunes. My apologies. There's just no sound coming from the source here in OBS, so I switched it over to strotlog here. We're gonna get a check at Bomb Chorizo by Nasarius, and he's gonna find Super Pack. All right, so far we don't know how this is gonna pay off for Link, but as it stands, it's a good place so far. Nothing too seriously important in the first few checks for our 3 runners, strotlog, Nasarius, and Bizn. Also, these particular matches are pretty important, and this could very well determine the cutoffs for the 3 different brackets, primarily Gerbil or Mouse to Rat between Nasarius and Bizn. So, you know, a lot is riding on these matches, and so this is a pretty hype match for all the runners involved. We're gonna get an attempt here by Link for a glitch known as the Wavegate glitch. With only 3 supers, this is going to be... Ooh, that looked to be a good jump. Wants to play it safe here. Just an E-Tank at Terminator. Again, this is a really, really good skip by Link. We're going to get our first check at the back of Gauntlet here. Bizn electing to skip that. If this is something, that's very big for Nasarius. And it's just the double E. So, good skip for Bizn so far. We don't know what's at the front. We're going to get a look at that here in just a moment. Strotlog is not moving. Oh, there they go. Strotlog was like just chilling there for a second. He's like, all right, just thinking about what I'm going to do. All right, first item at the front of Gauntlet is a E-Tank. So we got the triple E, boy, in the back of Gauntlet here. So really nice skip for Bizn. And 64-bit Link's doing a little bit of farming. It looks like they weren't able to pull it off. Unfortunate for him. So we'll see if he elects to try to... Oh, gets grabbed, Strotlog, by the yapping maw. Oh, Strotlog. Good for him that there's an E-Tank waiting, though, right? I am very happy for Strotlog that he's going to be finding this E-Tank here. And we get our 15th power bomb. Oh, we found Charge Beam. Where was Charge? I completely missed that on 64-bit Link's side. But that's huge early on. All right, Strotlog's going to make his way back into the back of Gauntlet. Nasarius is going to be picking up the double tank. We got a super, a couple power bomb packs, and we're Bizn here. Charges that charge missiles. Nice. Thanks, chat. All right, nothing too fancy in pink yet. Strotlog's going to pick up his double tanks, playing it really close to Nasarius here. It would be even closer if he didn't get grabbed by the yapping maw. We know that there's an E-Tank at Terminator, so that's going to be a nice set of E-Tanks for Nasarius and Strotlog, as Link still working on farming for this super huge time sink here. These drop supers at not the greatest rates. Power bombs are definitely worse, but especially when you want them, right? Like when you're farming for something, you almost never get it. But when you're farming for the other thing you want, you get the other thing you don't want. It's just how it works, right? All right, going down into the basement. Gonna get our first look at the Edakun's E-Tank location. We haven't found much, which is kind of rare for SMRAT. Full clear of Criteria, full clear of Blue Bryn, full clear of almost all of pink Brinstar. And we're going to get a full clear of green Brinstar here pretty soon once Bizn checks this Edikun tank. And it's just a power bomb. So this is going to be very interesting to consider what our runners elect to do. We still have the top of red tower, which is 3 items. We also have the 3 items at high jump. So that's all that's left that's in logic. We also have the moat. So there's 1. We also have the wave gate, which hasn't been checked. So we have wave gate plus 3 at red tower plus moat plus 3 at high jump. And so those are the only items left where an item has to be either a suit, high jump boots, bombs. That's could be speed booster, but we know for a fact that something is there. And so our runners having this information can be pretty powerful if they elected to rush those locations. All right. Strotlog gonna be picking up his super missile. And 64-bit Link needs to be careful here. Health is a little low. But look at these trackers 10 minutes in. Like, that is impressive, actually. I'm really enjoying this race right now. Just wondering what we're going to find first. So again, let me reiterate those item locations. We have, if we go up, we have the 4 items possible. We have the 3 at top of red tower. That's 2 at alpha, 1 at beta, power bombs. We have moat, so that's 4. If we elect to go down, we have Spazer, which is 1, and 3 at high jump. One of those items, absolutely 100%, is required to be one of the following: high jump boots, bombs, speed booster, Varia, or gravity. Or grapple to get to the items at the front half of Wreck Ship. So we'll keep an eye on that. I'm very interested to see what is there. Very, very interested to see what's going on there. And Bizn, I don't think, has checked down where that charge beam is. He's doing his checks here through. Oh, and I don't think Link was able to get this check here. I think he elected to skip it, so this could be pretty powerful too. Okay, just a Kappa tank. That's big. All right, 64-bit Link's going to complete his reverse circle here. Strotlog finished with green Brinstar. He's going to elect to go into pink Brinstar and match up here with Nasarius. Bizon's finishing his pink Brinstar clear. And we're going to be met with our very first decision as he picks up the charge beam. This is a very important decision one can make. Are we going up or are we going down? It really can be a make or break decision in this logic format. Personally, I'm gonna go down and check. I'm gonna clear Kraid, check the 4 logical items of high jump and Spazer, and then if I don't find anything, that's fine. I know where it can be. I'll go right back up to red tower, and that way, if I do find something that's down and I head up anyway, I'll have more power for Wreck Ship. And Bizn is going to make that decision now. Looks like he is going to go down. Or not. Goes in for a mothball and then unmorphs. So he's going to go up, check top of red tower. And 64-bit Link also going to go up. Hell runs are not technically in logic. However, there is a spot between Bubble Mountain and Beatome Speedway that is in logic if you have speed. And we're gonna get a look, see here for Link and Bizn as Nasarius heads into the wave gate glitch area. These are the first 2 items here at red tower. These are in logic. We're gonna get a double check here for Link and Bizn. Ooh, into the the Vile Plume there. Missile pack And speed booster. Now that is very nice. It's one of those items that we knew had to be in one of these locations. Very nice find. Again, not incredibly important at this particular moment. Definitely a nice find. It's going to allow us to full clear wreck ship if we choose to. Nasarius is going to be finishing off his Pink Brinstar clear, strotlog, doing the final checks of Pink Brinstar. Look at this amazing sync of our two runners here. This is great. And, ooh, Link needs to be very careful. A screw attack. Okay, so now those 3 E-tanks at Gauntlet are in logic, which is important if we want to continue to count our tanks. Now we're gonna head up and check Moat, Criteria Power Bombs. This so far is not, we're not in logic yet for wreck ship, neither in health nor in item loadout. But we're gonna get a check at that Moat, and Nasarius actually does the play that I would have done and is going down, going to check Spazer, full clear Kraid, and check high jump. So we have 2 separate matches. We have Bizn versus Nasarius. This is a round 7 4 win 2 loss bracket match, and we have a round 7 2 win 4 loss bracket match between strotlog and 64-bit Link on the top. 2 at the top versus 2 at the bottom. And that is exactly a Various suit right there. Holy moly, for Bizn at the Moat. Again, something very important to note here is that this still does not put wreck ship in logic. And there could still be something very important down here. If gravity suit's down here, down is still the option. Because then you would go up to wreck ship, you would find that Various suit, and then you'd be basically in go mode. So there's still very much a possibility that down is the better option. Super here at Kraid Warehouse. Strotlog also elected to go down. So it's interesting to me that we had wait, did Link elect to go down too? Wait, what's happening? I don't remember what Link decided to do. Oh right, we have to do the prediction thing. There it is. All right, we're gonna give our first attempt here at Kraid. Link went down after Red Tower. Oof. Super pack at the front. Spooky missiles here. We're gonna have the double Kraid coming up. Oof, Nasarius missing that initial super there. Strotlog gonna have his attempt. 203,000 point prediction there. How spicy is that? And there you have it. Nasarius takes out Kraid. Strotlog going to give it an attempt on a Kraid quick kill here. There it is. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Down is absolutely the right call. I love it. Now you go up. Let's go! I am so hyped! Now you go up to wreck ship, you get the Various suit, and you're in go mode, baby. Everyone else that went up, potentially is going to be full clearing wreck ship right now for that gravity suit. Potentially full clearing wreck ship for that gravity suit. Now the people who went down have that gravity suit, gonna pick up that Various suit, and just completely skip out on wreck ship. They already have charge beam. They already have everything they need. So that is poggers. Let's go. Strotlog also picking up the gravity suit. Finding Rit G is like the least of my worries. But again, they're going to have a full clear wreck ship compared to a potential not. That's huge. Why would you go up after finding Varia? Varia's at moat. Yeah, that's a huge, as also 64-bit Link is gonna find gravity. Picked up gravity. Now we'll see what bizn elects to do here, as we have a super pack for Link. And Nasarius and strotlog are going to be heading through. More supers for Nasarius. I didn't quite catch, was at the initial few checks there. Strotlog heading down. bizn is going to make the initial checks here at that's just a missile pack. Initial checks here at wreck ship. And yeah, it was just a super missile super for our 3 runners here. Such a great race we have going on with the 3 runners here. Link, strotlog, and Link. I just said Link twice. Strotlog, Nasarius, and Link. This is such a good race to have here. Especially the top runners, fam. Like, this is really good. And a super pickup for both Link and bizn at left side vanilla supers. And Nasarius is going to be doing... Oh, yes. Okay, see, Nasarius is literally doing everything that I would have done. And I'm so happy that Nasarius elected to skip Meridia here and is going straight to wreck ship. Going to pick up that Varia suit. And could potentially still check some of wreck ship for some Rit G items, but you don't have to, right? You can go right into Meridia and potentially find something. And so I'm looking forward to seeing this pay off in big ways for Nasarius here. Going to be picking up the speed booster, going to be picking up Varia suit as bizn's continuing to move through wreck ship, going to the top. Strotlog's gonna head into Meridia. This could be damaging, but again, if he's using wreck ship, or if he's using Meridia to get to wreck ship, or could potentially find a movement item here at Crab Supers and then elect to go up to wreck ship. It's a lot of ways that this could play out. Nasarius is going to run right into that speed booster. And we'll get to see what is at missile. E-tank, okay. And strotlog, we'll see what he elects to do. Meanwhile, bizn is gonna check this E-tank at wreck ship. And gonna be checking the maze, as 64-bit Link's gonna be heading into Meridia. Actually elected to check the Bubble Mountain check with the acquisition of that speed booster. It puts it into logic. Okay. bizn really wants this E-tank, and he gets it. 64-bit Link elects to do a Crystal Flash. Nicely done. Strotlog's going to check the side out in here. Super Pack. We're looking for Spring Ball, Bombs, High Jump Boots, or Space Jump. Any one of those items. And as you can see, bizn has now full cleared most of wreck ship, and we're going to get the last 2 items here. And if he doesn't find a movement item, and Nasarius goes in, grabs Varia suit, and leaves. Huge. That's huge. Because that is now a huge time sink for bizn there. But we're gonna get a check here at the Cherry Power Bombs. I like this check. I don't think any of our runners have checked this yet. I don't remember if Bison checked that before heading. Just a missile pack. Strotlog gonna be doing some gravity jumps. Oh, it's actually going to elect to gravity jump up to wreck ship. I like this play. And that looks to be good. Ooh, I might turn this back on a little too soon. It looks to be okay, though. Oh, nicely done. And one more gravity jump to get into Grapple Beam. And there's the various suit for Nasarius. And Nasarius is effectively a single movement item away from go mode. And potentially might want some more ammo. But this is a very good position for Nasarius. Bombs! Okay, now that's huge. That definitely is huge, because since every other check we've been making has been movement item nothing, that's pretty big for Bison there. Because that removes space jump, or that removes bombs from the Meridia pool. It also removes bombs from being found anywhere in Bubble Mountain, and it just makes it one less spot that we can be finding that movement item to Rit G. Now I think Strat actually can do that jump in Rit G. I think Nasarius can do it too. There are a few runners who can do it within, a few attempts. All right, we're gonna get some early Meridia checks here for 64-bit Link. Nasarius is gonna be going into Fantoon. I'm very curious to see what he elects to do following this Fantoon kill. That's actually not the case yet, Zero. Depends on where a movement item is. Following this, down is still the right call in my opinion. If Nasarius leaves, the right call would be go down. Well, it doesn't matter in the end. If you go up, you're most likely going to clear wreck ship. So if you go up, take speed and Varia and leave after Fantoon and then go down, sure. But if you go up and full clear wreck ship when there's a movement item just chilling in the open after coming back down from wreck ship, it just all depends on where that next movement item is. If there's a movement item here, that'd be huge. It really just depends on who clears wreck ship and who doesn't. That's a big factor in deciding what is actually would end up being better. Okay, that's big. Since there's not a movement item there, that's pretty big. This grapple find at the top of wreck ship could be damaging. But thankfully there was nothing there. Okay, so Nasarius, what are you going to do? What is Nasarius going to do after finding... I honestly think he'll skip. I think he'll skip. 64-bit Link gonna do some saving before... two checks, the left side supers, right side supers, and then dip, or potentially none of that. But we'll see. Gonna check left or right. Or maybe just left and then elect to move on right. Gonna get our first left side sandpit check here. Strotlog is gonna be finding his various suit. There it is. Very nice. E-tank and a missile, left side sandpit. And there you have it. Nasarius gaining all that time back on Bison. However, does not have a movement item. But again, the likelihood of running into it eventually, we have space jump, spring ball, high jump boots, one of those items. I think we're gonna find. And honestly, Nasarius, I truly think Nasarius can do Rit G itemless anyways. So he very well could be in go mode and we just don't know it yet. So we'll see. And yeah, ice too. Ice. So yeah, we have literally plenty of options. Ice, space, spring ball, high jump. And there's no way I'm clearing wreck ship for any of that. No way. I wouldn't touch wreck ship ever in this situation because of how long it takes for the few amount of checks when I could just go rush Bubble Mountain and potentially find one of those 5 items. In Nasarius' case, it's bombs, ice, space, high jump boots, spring ball. So he has big time possibilities here. Gonna get a nice moonfall. Because if you look at this, Nasarius is about ready to overtake Bison. Nasarius is going to overtake Bison with this route. If Nasarius goes down and finds one of those 5 items in his mind, that's GG. Potentially. Oh, is he going into Meridia? Okay. I thought he was going to go into Meridia for a second there. Okay. Now Nasarius has officially, from at least a room perspective, has taken over Bison. However, we don't know. Nasarius could find what he wants here. Sure. If Nasarius finds again any of those few items we were talking about, this just turns into a very good race. Strotlog, meanwhile, taking on Fantoon and 64-bit Lynx, making his way to Dragon. Supers for Nasarius. It's also something to note is Nasarius' ammo count is significantly better than Bison's for now. So that's going to allow Nasarius to have a much better Turian. Alright, so nothing there for Nasarius. That's unfortunate. But that's a pretty long check for a single... Ooh, he's going to go down and check Crumble Shaft, too. As Strotlog did pick up that Various suit. For those of you curious. Just a super packet Crumble. So, okay, Bison is now going to take the lead again. And is going to be in even better position right now. Oh, I forgot they hadn't checked high jump items. Okay, so Nasarius needs to have one of those 5 in his mind. Those 5 in our mind 4. Oh, he's going to Crocomire. This could pay off. Okay, it's not a bad play. This could pay off, but this is going to be a huge time sink if there's nothing here. But always bet on Croc, fam. Let's go. Let's go. Can we get some Croc emotes in chat? As 64-bit Lynx taking on Dragon. Strotlog takes out Fantoon, and we'll see what he elects to do. I'm curious if he also pulls a wreck ship skip here. If I know Strot, I think he might. So, space jump right here at Crocomire would be just a missile pack. Darn. Okay, he's going right side at least. So we'll know that there's just a missile pack here, I believe. No, it was a power bomb, I think. Yeah, power bomb right there. 64-bit Link taking on Dragon. We got lots of action going on in these races right here. Bison making his way into Bubble Mountain, but as you see, the thing is he doesn't need to check anything. He can just go. And that's... Oh, or he might elect to check some. Curious if maybe he wants some beams, or... Actually, I don't know what he would be checking for. Potentially ice or space jump or something like that. And Dragon is down for 64-bit Link. Strotlog, what are you going to do? Oh, that looks promising. Let's go, Strot. Again, 2 for 2 on the good plays by Nasarius and Strotlog. But, oh no, space jump is vanilla. Oh no, that is damaging. Space jump is vanilla. This just keeps getting worse and worse for Strotlog. And his ice beam and high jump boots. Oh my goodness, all of the movement items all at once, back to back to back. 64-bit Link finding space jump at vanilla. Bison fighting high jump boots at wreck ship, or excuse me, Bubble Mountain reserve location, and Nasarius finding ice beam. This is going to be a race all across the board. Nasarius finding Ice Beam. If they know how, if he knows how to do Ice Rit G, this is going to be very close. It's going to be very close. But let's not forget that having Ice Beam puts Nasarius in a very good position just from a race perspective, because I don't think, there's no way Bizn will find that. There's no way. I'm looking forward to seeing how this match particularly pans out. Strotlog, meanwhile, making the same skip. So we know Space Jump's out of the equation. Strotlog could very well find High Jump Boots. 64-bit Link already has the item that he needs. Nope, you can do Ice Rit G with just charge and ice. It just takes a couple missiles and supers to get it set up. And Bison's gonna be making. What's Nasarius up to? Oh, is he trying to do a short charge to get up? He's froze the other one. It blocked his way. All right, Bizn pulls off. Ooh, unfortunately, didn't quite get that. That looks to be good. Oh, Nasarius is sinking a lot of time into this check, and we know. It could be Spring Ball, which would be really nice. This is it's a big time sink here for Nasarius. Taking a save. Strotlog checking the items that Nasarius selected check. 64-bit Link, meanwhile, is going to head up to Wreck Ship, going to find his Various suit and be in go mode. Minus potentially some safety ammo for only Mother Brain. So we'll see what happens there. This is a very, very interesting race across the board. And Strotlog will be making his way out to Ice Beam. Now, Nasarius, does he elect to continue on? And he does. Fam, this is a race. Oh, this is going to be good. Bizn will look ahead for a lot of it, but with that Ice Beam, I think Nasarius is going to pull it back together when it gets closer to Turian. This is going to be a great, great match to watch. And Strotlog, meanwhile, is in a good position, but also a dangerous position, because 64-bit Link is going to be able to, depending on what Link elects to check. But Strotlog, if Strotlog does go and check some early. Ooh, Strotlog elects to. Oh, that looked good. Nice. And Nasarius into Lower Norfair. Very nice escape by Strotlog. Gonna put that gravity suit back on. Meanwhile, 64-bit Link checking Criteria Power Bombs, which we know is just a missile pack, I believe. Having a screw attack is really nice. Something to note is Nasarius's super count, again, is missile count is much better than Bison's. Bizn is definitely going to want to, actually doesn't really need to, because they can speed Zeb skip, so they're fine. But again, whatever he is comfortable with for charge only Mother Brain, like, you really got to think about that's like what, 300 shots if we're not accounting for any of the supers that they have, our runners. And Nasarius going to set up for his charge. Rit G. I think it's 3 shots, and he should freeze. 1 more shot. Oh, missed. I can't tell if he's hitting because I can't hear it. There we go. Oh, no! No! Oh, that's not good. That's actually a huge time loss. Oh, no. Strotlog coming out of speed here. elects to pick up the super. Now that puts them in a very good position to not even have to use charge. That's the kind of time loss that you really didn't want Nasarius to take. That was huge. And Bison taking on Ridley. 64-bit Link was electing to do Gauntlet and some of those early upper criteria checks and is going to continue down here. Doesn't know that various suits chilling, so honestly, this would be a good check for Link. Checking this climb supers on his way back up here. Oh, Bison needs to be careful here. Oh, it's fine. Bison's fine, right? Okay, good. Bison's fine. 68 health remaining. Nasarius still working on the charge Rit G here. Gets it. Nicely done. And we have... Oh, that's just dirty. That is dirty. Spring ball. Darn it. This seed has all of the movement items just sprinkled in like the most random spots. You have, listen to this chat. You have Ice Beam at Indiana Jones past Croc. You have bombs at Gravity Suit. You have Space Jump at Vanilla Space Jump. You have Peepo Spring Ball behind Ridley, and you have High Jump Boots at a Bubble Mountain Reserve initial location. That is like the worst if you're trying to find items to get up Rit G. Strotlog electing, thinking about it. Bison did not pick it up. Bison elected to say yeet and moved on. Strotlog looks like they might also go down to Crocomire, doing a little bit of a wave gate glitch there. Nicely done, Strot. So Strotlog might be the second runner to find Ice Beam. I'm almost certain that none of our other runners will find that. Oh, Link, of course, Link did meme route, so he doesn't even know what's here. So he's gonna be spending a bit of time checking these items. So Bison's totally fine. Bison has screw attack, so he's going to be able to just power through the escape here, just absolutely obliterating everything. Still making checks. I'm curious if he's trying to find that Ice Beam. And Strotlog going to check this initial item here, which we know is a... Oh, almost got the spike suit. Wait, did Strotlog even check that initial item? Or is he going to check that on his way out? Did I miss that? I think I may have missed it. Did Strot just skip that item behind Croc? And there it is. Various suit. For Link. And Nasarius takes out Ridley. We'll see if they elect to pick up, if he elects to pick up Peepo Spring Ball. And he does. Can we get some shout out Pog champs for Nasarius here? What a good character. Nicely done. That is the absolute right decision. Wonderful. Wonderful. All right, Link heading into Phantoon. Strotlog is going to find his Ice Beam. Let's do a green gate glitch to get back here. Oh, hey, look. Wow. Plasma Beam. Oh, I think we already knew that because Strotlog checked that. I forgot that was there. Bison's still making checks, though, for that Ice Beam that he's not going to find. So, very curious to see how this... I think Bizn definitely has the lead. There's the Ice Beam for Strot, which I know Strot can do. Pretty sure strotlog can do Rit-G Ice. And I think strotlog is actually pretty happy about that find. If you notice, his movement was a little erratic there. So I liked that. Kind of a little bit of an emotional response to finding that Ice Beam. Nasarius, meanwhile, is going to be making his escape. The difference between... Now, here's the difference between Nasarius and Bizn. Nasarius has no reason to check items. Truly no reason. Whereas Bizn was looking for, you know, Ice Beam, potentially. This is going to be really close. I say that, and then Nasarius checks right side pre-jail missile there. Nasarius is going to have minimum 50 supers for, right, roughly 52, 53 supers. How many shots would that be with just charge ice? Nasarius, the key hunter. Oh no. Key hunter was saying nope, nope, nope. I hate when that happens. All right, strotlog is going to be our third runner to move into Lower Norfair. Third attempt. Ooh. Oh, you can do it. Nicely done. Oh, no! Tried to do the jump, but the Namahe Flame almost snagged him, so he elected to kind of pull off a little bit. Gonna get another attempt here. Ooh. Not good. Let's also not forget the real difference between Bizn and Nasarius right now is Nasarius's attempt to short charge for Croc PBs and the couple resets on Rit-G. Those were huge time losses. Or this, I honestly think that we would be absolutely synced right now between Bizn and Nasarius if Nasarius would have been able to pull off Rit-G with Ice first try and not had to mess around with the Croc PB. This would be a very close race. I mean, it still is. I mean, Nasarius is still like hot on Bizn's tail right now. And meanwhile, strotlog heading through pillars, and Link is going to be going down to Lower Norfair to join him as well. These are some pretty... I mean, this is a tight race up top too, because Link is going to be able to plow through all of this. Oh my gosh, these are so good races. Like, both of these are great races across the board. We're going to see Link be able to catch up to Strot with the acquisition of that space jump. And Bizn and Nasarius might have an opportunity here to catch up with that Ice Beam. But as you can see, it's that there's not a lot separating top two runners and not a lot separating bottom two runners. It's going to be very close. Some runners elect to check Precious on their way out, so there might still be a chance. But look how much Nasarius has already caught up to Bizn here. And strotlog was able to pull off that Ice Rit-G first try. Very nicely done. So something that does separate Nasarius and Bizn here is the acquisition of that X-Ray. Nice Dragon by Bizn. 64-bit Link heading into Lower Norfair. Bizn says, I'm not checking anything. I'm out of here. Nice bot swoon from Nasarius. Yeah, that's what's so exciting about this idol is this is like, these are really, like, they could end up being super close just because of the loadout differences. Look at that. 64-bit Link able to just fly right through. lava dive room. Do you mean Zero? Do you mean 1 round fan tune with X-ray and plasma, or do you mean 1 round fan tune with like plasma and charge? Oh yeah, sure, certainly, yeah. Basically, you would just do missile, 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 and then X-ray, fan tune to death. Oh yeah, certainly. Oh yeah. Okay, Nasarius heading into Coliseum here. Nice damage boost. And Strotlog is going to start his attempt on Ridley. Has an ample amount of supers. Gets picked up. Bizn making his way out of Meridia. And that's a deado Ridley for Strat. Oh, I also have forgotten Strotlog still has to take out Dragon. So this is actually even closer than it looks. And in fact, Link might even be ahead. But again, Strotlog has Ice Beam. It's like, what's gonna happen in the end? We don't know. Like, it just comes down to general movement at this point. Oh, I'm actually oh, of course, Link would skip that because they don't have. He doesn't have plasma quite yet, and I don't think he will find that. Okay, Nasarius takes out. Oh, you know what I just realized? Will Nasarius check this? Probably not. Dang, that's a double. That's a double space jump skip. Yeah, this is looking very much in Bizon's favor right now. Oh yeah, of course. I forgot that there's nothing left to microwave on Link's side. And Bizon is the first to enter. Turian will have to powerbomb the Metroids. Excuse me. Meanwhile, Strat's going to be heading out of Lower Norfair and will be making his way directly to Dragon. And Bizon didn't group the Metroids. Is going to have a... There he goes. Should be all of them, I think. Yeah. All right, on to Metroid 2. Strotlog heading out. 64-bit Link on to Ridley. Looking mighty fine. And there it is. Riddles is down, which means we have 3 runners with all 4 bosses down. Strotlog just needs to take out Dragon, and he will also be making his way to Turian. And Nasarius heading out. And then now look at that. All 3 runners making a really good decision here, picking up that spring ball. Shout outs to 64-bit Link, Strotlog, and Nasarius. But of course, Bizon had no real reason of picking it up, so it's a fair skip. But it's always a good item to have. It appears to me, Zero, that Bizon is playing a game called Super Metroid. Ever heard of it? Yeah. Nasarius doing a little bit of farming here to get out of Meridia. Needs a super for the green door. Wow, that was clean. Did you see that jumping up the... That was so nice. Ooh, man, the acquisition of speed booster and no high jump boots is the worst. Is it not? Yeah, I'm not sure if this is enough to overcome for Nasarius here. We potentially still have a pretty good race here for Strat and Link. But with Bison already past Baby and Nasarius not even entering yet. Now, again, I think that Nasarius would be synced, if not ahead of Bison, if he would have not spent so much time on short charging to Croc PBs and first tried Rit G Iceless. I think it would be significantly closer because those were huge time sinks. It's still fairly close though. Strotlog gonna be making his way to Dragon. Was that a speed Zeb skip for Bison? First try? Jeez Louise, nicely done. Wow. Big shout outs to Bison. That really negates a lot of the time save that Nasarius was going to have over. Oh no! Nasarius gets grabbed. That's unfortunate. So I'm curious if Link just feels comfortable. Yeah, he's gonna skip. Now this I would probably make the same decision because I'm comfortable with Mother Brain, and it might be that Link is also comfortable. Or he'll just check this. But gets the high jump boots. Does he wait, he's gonna pick those up, right? He's gonna oh no. He's not happy to find those. Oh, this is gonna be such a close race. Oh no, and Nasarius gets grabbed again. I wonder if Link will skip these high jump boots or if he'll pick them up. I'm curious if he meant to do that. What do you guys think? Do you think he meant to jump over it? That's funny. Okay. Two separate babies. One refilling Samus, one doing the opposite. That's interesting. Yeah, high jump is exceptionally. And Link, I don't think Link can do baby skip. The high jump boots are really powerful for the escape and just general movement to get to Turian. You definitely make back that 7 seconds. Yeah, this is gonna be a really tight race. Strotlog could very well overtake Link in Turian due to the ammo situation that Link has. Ooh, Strotlog. All right, Nasarius is going to enter. Mother Brain as Bison's going to be leaving. Strat having a really big issue with the short charge here. There he goes. Manages to get out. Very nice. And Bizn is potentially going to sub-hour this. It'll be... Oh, never mind. It was going to be very close before that fall. Still possible. Nasarius doing the initial shots of supers is going to leave about 16, because once the catch-up starts, you know that you're going to be able to take out you're going to be able to take out the rest of Mother Brain with just supers. And Bizn heading into the climb. Link's going to be heading into Turian. Again, this is a very, again, you know, he could do it. You know, it's not impossible, but it's going to be a very long Mother Brain 2 fight. And that is a very, 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 that's going to be a long fight. And that's an official SRL time of 59 minutes and 44 seconds. Bizn is your winner for the first match down here below against Nasarius. Congratulations, Bizn's going to be moving on as a 5-2 runner, which almost guarantees top bracket. Big shout outs to Bizn. Gonna bring him in for an interview. Just to remind anyone who's joining us for the first time, this is a 7-round Swiss stage. At the end of this round's going to conclude next Monday. Not this coming Monday tomorrow, but the Monday after that. We're going to seed 3 separate brackets, 80 runners, or 78 runners. Wait, 80? 78? 80? One of those, I can't remember how many people we have left. One of those numbers, we're going to seed 3 brackets. And it's going to be the hypest 78, thank you, Glove, of brackets. And gonna look forward to that. And we are joined by Bizn. Hello, congratulations, GG. You might be muted. Can you hear Bizn? Or is it me? It might be me. No Bizn. Okay, so it's not me, thankfully. All right. Meanwhile, let's keep an eye on this top race, y'all. Are you kidding me? This top race is going to be so close. If Link can pull this off first try. Meanwhile, strotlog is going to be hot on the tail of 64-bit Link with the acquisition of Ice Beam, especially having that plasma. This is going to be mega, mega, mega close. Hey, I can hear you now.
Thank you for the GGs.
Yeah, so what were your thoughts on the seed?
My thoughts were that my wife has recently started giving me some probiotics for the brain, and they seem to work because I'm in all the big brain plays. I think I just got, well, really lucky.
Yeah, you're the only runner.
Check.
Yeah, you're the only runner to full clear rec ship, and the movement items were just scattered. You had Ice Beam at Croc, which 2 of our runners found. Space Jump was vanilla Space Jump. So behind Dragon, you had High Jump Boots at Bubble Mountain Reserve pre-missiles, and then Spring Ball at Ridley. So it's like the Rit G access was super locked behind a lot of stuff. So you finding those bombs was huge. So big shout outs for that. And honestly, I think this would have been so much closer, but Nasarius had some issues with Ice Rit G and also was spending a lot of time short charging to get to Proc TV, so it would have been very, very close. Um,
Ice red tower? This would be.
Rit G is worst room in the game.
Oh, what's your.
Yeah.
Oh, I actually forgot I had bombs. I was even farming the multi-BOs or whatever. GG, design.
And the series has finished with an official SRL time. Oh, Link using a lot of those supers. Ow, this is gonna be so. Oh, that's. Yeah, that's a lot of supers being used. That's a lot of DPS being drained right there. But it's okay. Link is gonna pull this off. I believe in him. Let's do it. We're gonna see if Nasarius wants to come in. Oh, he's already in the waiting room.
Wow, this how many charge shots is that left?
Oh, it's gonna be. It's gonna be a lot. It was
This might be much closer and might be very close.
Yeah, it was 190 charge shots. Oh, it's gonna be 190, but yeah, it'll be 190 charge shots still. Oh, and we're joined by Nasarius. Welcome in.
Hey.
How are you?
bizn? I'm doing pretty good.
So yeah, this race was really close, as you can see. I think it would have been even closer, Nasarius, if you had done Rit G first try and also your short charge attempts for Croc PBs.
Yeah, that was a mess.
Yeah, set you back a little bit.
I was pretty happy about Rit G, actually. I'd never done that before.
Oh, nice.
So.
Good,
so
congrats.
Spent like 2 minutes on it. Okay.
We have a absolute banger of a race happening right now. Link has been in the lead for the majority of this race, but strotlog has just been tearing his way through to catch up to 64-bit Link and is about to surpass, because Link is going to have to do 190 charge shots on Mother Brain here, and Link and strotlog has charge ice plasma, so it's been rough to watch because we knew how it was going to end. It's still possible, right? Things can happen, but it's gonna be a really long fight for Link here. But anyway, so Nasarius or bizn, you're gonna be moving on 5 and 2, which is basically a guarantee for top bracket. Well, what are your thoughts?
Probably if it's like top 16, that's probably 15 to 16. So I'm probably gonna go out first round.
Right. And Nasarius dropping to 4 and 3, which I guess it's still possible that 4-3s can make top bracket, but looking pretty proud for high seed Mouse.
Yeah,
what are you thinking?
Just wait and see. Yes.
Yeah, just wait and keep leveling.
My default would be okay, since my highest one that gets thrown out is Zeb, and then I face some other pretty good players too.
Just like that, after an hour and 7 minutes, strotlog takes his first lead and is going to be winning this match, barring anything unbelievably unforeseen. And meanwhile, Link is still charge shooting Mother Brain here. Can't take a single hit by anything. I just realized this. So this, oh my goodness, could be very well GG. You can do it, Link. Yeah, so I face Bonus on next Wednesday. It's another 4-2 match, so curious what happens there. Oh, yep. Ouch. Did Link save before? I don't think he did. Oh, looks like he did. Okay. He's safe. Well, you two. Nasarius. So bizn was the only one who full cleared back ship. Nasarius, you actually took the exact same route I would have. And I was pretty hyped for that when you went down and you found gravity suit, and then you went up to wreck ship, found very suit speed. It's huge. I love that. And it would have honestly played major roles in your win if bombs were not at the top of wreck ship. And that was really the deciding factor. Plus having all of the other movement items in the most random, out of the way places.
Yeah, so high jump was Bubble Norfair Reserve.
Yeah, and
That's too
ice was
bad.
at Croc.
Yeah.
Yeah, but high jump made absolute sense for me because I got 2 items of wreck ship. Basically, it was bombs and grapple. And bombs didn't open anything up because the speed booster was in logic. So of the like 5 checks that grapple opens up, I checked both X-ray and what are they called? Norfair Reserve. So that check kind of makes sense. It was a very kind of time-consuming one to make to turn off speed booster, turn on, but I thought it could be worth it, and it paid off. I guess it didn't have any progression, but the grapple beam really steered me there.
Yeah, we were hoping that grapple beam would have led to something nice at X-ray or something like that.
Push out to me.
That too. So, you two have gone through a grueling 7 weeks of, 7 weeks of SMRAT Swiss. First time we've done Swiss. I very much enjoyed it because, especially towards 5, 6, and 7 rounds, got some unbelievably close matches just by the nature of how Swiss works. I love it. As we're going to get a dot done here, what are your overall thoughts of your Swiss experience?
Yeah, it was good. You got like the random ones, 0-0, and then some pretty good kind of random matches on the second round, and then just closer and closer as it went on. So pretty long, but good matches.
Oh, for me it was absolutely fantastic because starting out the tournament I was doing a 2-hour seeds, and I didn't know anything about logic and stuff like that. So as the tournament progressed, I got to study that, and GG strotlog, and it made my experience so much better. If I would, it would have been a normal tournament. I would have been out first round, and not learned all this and not had so many great matches.
Yeah, for sure. Also, Strotlog finishes with an official SRL time, 1 hour, 11 minutes, and 6 seconds. 64-bit Link has officially forfeited from the race. Big shout outs to those two. And we are joined by Link. Hello, hello.
There were literally any supers in this.
Yeah, it was pretty scarce for beams and ammo. But I will say, plasma was right before wave.
Oh.
Yeah.
Half considering checking that, but I'm like, I don't want to do too many checks when technically in go mode. So I'm like, okay, so I guess I just pick like the wrong thing to check, because I'm like, okay, I'll just check like the Norfair Reserve area. I can get 3 items, and of course after like fumbling a lot of movement in the lower Norfair escape, I'm like, yep, I am not happy about that high jump location.
Yeah. That was the story of this seed, honestly. The pure lack of Rit G items. Most runners elect to do charge, ice, Rit G, but what you literally had, you're the only runner, by the way, to find Space Jump, Link. Space Jump being vanilla Space Jump behind Dragon. I'm going to go quickly through where all the movement items were, because it was just crazy. So, Space Jump at vanilla Space Jump behind Dragon. You had bombs at Gravity, top of wreck ship. You had Ice Beam at Indiana Jones missiles at Croc. You had High Jump Boots at the missiles prior to wreck ship or Bubble Mountain Reserve. And you had Spring Ball at Ridley. That the only one that was really nice was High Jump Boots. Like, that was fairly one that you could probably have a high likelihood of finding, but the other ones are just so out of the way. And so that left a lot of runners in a very sticky situation because Bison, being the only one to clear X ship to get the bombs, put him in a very good position to win this race because all of the other movement items were way out of the way. And Strotlog, we're joined by Strotlog. Strotlog, Link led this race for an hour and 7 minutes. You, like, were hot on his tail, and we were kind of trying to guess, oh my gosh, Link is going to have to do 190 charge shots. Is that going to give Strotlog an opportunity here to catch up with the ice and the plasma? And you were just hot on the tail, and Link was unfortunately having to do 190 charge shots on Mother Brain, and it was, you guys synced up at Mother Brain as Link was still doing the charge shots, and then Strotlog you overtook with the use of that plasma. So GG Strot, you're going to be moving on 3 and 4. What are your thoughts?
Holy cow. Okay. Wow.
Yeah, watch this back.
I'm
curious.
I saw Link forfeit right after I got done, and I was like, something really bad must have happened. That I had. Okay, wow. Like, I was behind the whole time. No way.
He was basically at Mother Brain as you were entering Turian, but again, 190 charge shots. You were able to just blast right through Turian and overtake him. But it was just a nonstop of, is Strotlog going to be able to catch up all this way? And you did. And what's interesting is Link had a choice he made. He's like, am I going to check Bubble Mountain Reserve for 3, or am I going to check Wave for 2? And as we all know, some of you, I think most of us, at least Bison got Plasma. Plasma was at pre-Wave Beam. So Bison and Strot got Plasma. So he elected to check the Reserve location, and I think that if he would have checked checked Wave and got Plasma, this would have been a very ending, which is kind of interesting to think about.
Yeah, because with Plasma, that would have like drastically reduced the number of shots I had to do. I probably would have at least survived the fight.
Yeah,
because I wound up I started off really well, but then eventually I just started taking tons of damage, and I eventually just like my hand grip kind of was getting tired,
Yep.
and I just kept like making mistakes and like accidentally like releasing the right trigger, and I just eventually got below the 300 health threshold, and then it's like, well, that's rip.
Yeah, these were both very close races, just all across the board, all 4 of you, and then after a while, it became the 2 bottom runners were a little bit further ahead than the top 2 runners, but they're still very close to each other, and the top 2 runners very close to each other. So overall, it was a really good race. 64-bit Link was the only runner to do meme route, picking up that second powerbomb pack, went straight into Pink Brinstar. The other 3 runners were basically synced for most of the race until the decision came to go up or down. And yeah, it was just an overall really good race, down to the wire, down to the end. But yes, Link, you'll be moving on 2 and 5, which I believe, yeah. So what are your thoughts on your Swiss experience? You too, Strat, when Link finishes.
I mean, I guess I'm like a little disappointed with how I performed in this stage, because like 2 and 5 was not quite where I envisioned finishing in this, but I'm also fairly rusty, so that, and like also trying to do an I'm also doing a Skyward Sword randomizer tournament as well, so it's like I have to split my time between the two, and
Oh, nice. When
yeah,
what channel is that on?
Zelda speedruns.
Oh, super. When did that start?
Like, well, group stage of that started this week.
Nice. I want to watch that. Um, cool. Good luck with that. And Stratlog, how are you feeling? Moving on 3 and 4.
Thought this was a really matchup with Link. Play I try to play my best, and I like I've had better races. I felt like that was a uh, pretty sloppy one from time to time. So like I don't know if I deserved this win, but I was really hoping for it. um, yeah, it's tough to see, like being in rat bracket last year, trying to claw my way to like a almost even record.
For sure.
But
And
like
if you do elect to watch this back, just seeing how much of a comeback, how much you had to go through to come back from this one, it was incredible just to watch. Um,
you're very kind to say that. I mean, I saw myself like getting grabbed by two Metroid rooms, and is this really my best? Like, oh my gosh! And it wasn't the first one. I couldn't reset the room. I like forgot how to short charge in the Dragon,
Oh,
and I
yeah,
had like
I was wondering what that was about.
yeah, I had two taps well at the beginning, and then at the end I couldn't do them. I had to stutter and like
Yeah, you had
beginning
killed
gauntlet,
you had
my
sorry, go ahead.
VGA cable was messing. So I don't know. It was
Yeah, you had
I
killed
mean,
Dragon, and then I started commentating on other runners, and I happened to look back later, and you were still in Dragon's room, and I was like, "What's going on?"
and no space jump.
Oh,
But I
also,
mean,
I have a
mm,
question. There was a time early on in the race where you were just standing on the ship.
yeah.
What was that?
My VGA cable has been out lately. It hasn't happened during a race, but I got up to close the blinds because I couldn't really see the screen in the sunlight, and something must have gotten knocked. So I had to try and fix it.
You you
I
just
mean, I
stood on
guess
the
the
ship
really
for, like,
good
30
news.
seconds, and I was like, "Strut?"
Yeah. I was like, I should explain this, but I can't really. So, um, I guess I can be happy that like all of those errors didn't feel like out of. I was just like, I'm playing this race, like doing it. So it could have gotten in my head a lot more.
Good. Well, do any of our runners wanna ask their opponent any questions or questions for me or for chat or for anything like that before we say our goodbyes?
Quick
Um,
shout out to um, let's see, to bizn joining this tournament for the first time and rocking it. Nasarius joining for the second time. Super cool. And y'all had a really close race. Shout outs to J Chalk doing all all organizing everything. Um, flows through a lot of us and also flows through J Chalk. Uh, and to the rest of the stream team and to chat, thanks for coming out. And it's been a great tournament. See you in the bracket.
Yes, yes, and big shout outs to Link and strotlog as 3 Peters in the SMRAT community. Um, hopefully one day we'll be 80 years old and still running SMRAT when it's like SMRAT 53 or something like that. It's kind of interesting just to like think about like the possibility of that, like 30, 40, 50 years from now, like what are we going to be doing in the supermetric community? You never know. I'll be an 80-year-old man playing SMRAT seeds. Let's go. Okay. Yeah, thank you all for this amazing race. Thank you, chat. And also the going up compared to going down for the prediction, by the way, because there was almost like 250,000 channel points bet on Varia or Gravity, and you were I don't know if it was Nasarius, Bison. You were both very close to finding your individual suits, so it was just like really close for the prediction. I thought that was kind of funny. Anyway, don't forget to follow the runners. Follow Music, also a runner in the tournament. Resident tracker. We're going to send a raid over to somebody. First name I see in chat. Someone throw a name out there and I'll raid. Decalled. Deal. Done. Done deal. Boom. I've got the power. All right. My name is Jay Chalk. I was your commentator. Music, your tracker, not your restreamer. I didn't fix the text, but hey, shout outs to Music for the awesome 4-way tracking. And have a great day, everyone.